As a Miami Hurricanes fan, I'm always searching around trying to find some really awesome Miami Hurricane merchandise. And I run across this really awesome hat. It's one of those that I gotta have. You can find this. I'm gonna put the link down into the description where you can just click on it and it will take you to it if you're interested. It's awesome. It has the University of Miami on the front, and it has the University of Miami logo on the back of the hat. So this is one of those items that I've got to have. My focal point on this video is the offensive coordinator of the University of Miami, Josh Gattis. Gattis made $900,000 in his base salary last year at Michigan, and he was set to make $1 million in 2022 under his current contract terms. He also had built-in incentives in his contract, where he made a little over $1.2 million in 2021. As you can see, Miami is very serious about upgrading their football program. We got a offensive coordinator who was at Michigan last year, with the incentives and everything, made over $1.2 million. So, Miami, since they're Miami's a private university, those numbers are not public. But we do know that Miami has pumped a lot of money into their program. So, to be able to afford the coaching staff that we have now, Miami is very serious about winning football games. As a coach, Gattis started his career at North Carolina in 2010 as a graduate assistant. Then he moved on to Western Michigan in 2011 as a wide receivers coach. Then he left there and went to Vanderbilt in 2012 to 2013 as a wide receivers coach and offensive recruiting coordinator. Then he left there and he went to Penn State from 2014 to 2017 as a passing game coordinator and offensive recruiting coordinator and receivers coach. From there, he went to Alabama under Nick Saban in 2018 as their co-offensive coordinator and wide receivers coach. Then from there, he accepted a position at Michigan from 2019 to 2021 as an offensive coordinator and wide receivers coach. In 2021, he won the Broyles Coach of the Year award. Gattis coached 9 offensive players at Michigan who were selected in the 2020 and 2021 NFL Draft. Gattis is coming off a strong season with Michigan, helping lead the Wolverines to the Big Ten Championship and college football playoff appearance. The Michigan offense finished 16th nationally in points per game and 22nd in yards per play. The Michigan offense was 8th nationally in offensive success rate, 12th in points per drive, and 12th in expected points added. Gattis takes over at Miami, which was 5th in the ACC in total offense last year. Miami also brings back a lot of talent. They also bring back ACC Rookie of the Year quarterback Tyler Van Dyke. They also bring back wide receiver Keyshawn Smith, who was 3rd in the team in receiving last year, and tight end Will Mallory, who has 11 touchdowns in his career. Miami also brought in Clemson wide receiver transfer Frank Ladson and also Mississippi transfer Henry Parrish. Miami also returns the running backs Jalen Knighton and Don Chaney Jr. That is a lot of offensive weapons Miami is bringing back this year, and also who have added to the offense. ESPN also ranks Miami's current quarterback situation going forward as the 6th best in the country. As a Miami Hurricane fan, I don't expect Miami to be such a run-oriented team this upcoming season. I also know that Gattis is going to tailor his offense toward Miami's strengths. So I think that we'll have more of a balanced attack, but I don't think we're going to be all a pass-happy offense this season. Now, one thing that Miami Hurricane fans can see, and I really think that's going to happen, is by Gattis being part of Michigan's offense and being such a run-oriented team, he's going to understand those blocking schemes. He's going to understand how to develop those guys so he can make Miami a more run-oriented offense as well as passing. You know, instead of being one-dimensional passing, I think Miami's going to be having strengths in running and in passing. So, but Gattis is also, one thing we got to remember, Gattis is also an excellent recruiter as well. Being, you know, under Nick Saban, he did some recruiting while he was there for that 1 year. He also did some recruiting while he's at Michigan under Jim Harbaugh. So he's also an excellent recruiter. This video was geared more toward of Gattis as our introductory offensive coordinator at the University of Miami. As we can see, Miami can be a strike quick offense, but we also know under Gattis that we can also know how to put together drives and run time off the clock and also scoring touchdowns, taking control of the game offensively. Miami is actually built to win now. With the coaching staff and the current players that we have on this team, we're built to win now. Not next year, not 2 years down the road. Miami is built to win the Coastal this year and also make an ACC championship run this year. It's going to be an exciting year to be a Miami Hurricane. We're going to see a team that we haven't seen in many, many years. I mean, we're going to be looking at a team that we haven't seen since the Jimmy Johnson, Dennis Erickson, and Butch Davis years. I mean, those years are coming back. And you're going to see the beginning of that process starting this year. I also hadn't forgotten about our running backs coach, Kevin Smith, or our offensive line coach, Alex Maraball, and also Frank Ponce, our quarterback passing coordinator coach. So, but I will be having an upcoming video featuring those guys as well. And I do want to say, I appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.